RSA Brief 8, Tomorrow's Menu, asks this question: how might we promote new relationships to food that are more secure, regenerative, and culturally appropriate? This had our group thinking about a question of our own. What is one of the biggest stresses an international student faces in their daily life? Food. Due to lack of time and high stress, many international students resort to poor eating habits. Considering fast food is cheap, accessible, and delicious, it's no wonder that this is a common resort for immigrants. And even if they tried making the same food mom once cooked for them, it would never taste quite the same. As a result, many students order food from tiffin services, which are home-cooked meals prepared by immigrant households that offer young international students the same food they once received at home. However, these tiffin services are scattered and difficult to locate and browse through, especially because most of these transactions are done through word of mouth. This is why we have created GharSe, an application to consolidate tiffin services in the KW region, so that every international student has access to browse and select a tiffin service that they want. Through surveys and interviews we have conducted with international students, we were able to narrow down the most important features to make communication between the seller and buyer as easy as possible. Before we show all the features of this application, let's briefly go over our business model.
This application follows a subscription-based model, providing users with varying prices based on their needed services. Essentially, upon choosing a meal plan option, payment is arranged monthly at a fixed price, unless changes are made, such as meal quantity, scheduling, or frequency. This creates a sustainable as well as affordable source of food for users without worrying about raised delivery fees as well as extra taxes compared to competing food delivery platforms. What makes this application stand out as well compared to other food delivery platforms is that each service provider is essentially an independent business, having only information and payments processed through the application. By doing this, it eliminates disruption for their own business model as well as their source of revenue without implementation of further risk onto our platform, as each service provider already has their own delivery driver, and ensuring that meals are delivered to consumers without implication of mishandling on the technical end.
The application starts off with the landing page that welcomes you onto the platform with an option to either go straight into selecting a plan or exploring the application. As a user using the application for the first time, they will explore the application before selecting their service. Once the user is on the home page, they are presented with an option of selecting a tiffin service for themselves or explore the application through the navigation bar. This navigation bar gives them the option to explore the page, which provides the users with the options of available tiffin services in their region. The Explore page is designed to cater to the needs of the users. With the help of our survey with the potential user base, we realized that the main features that the users look for are that the pages show the average ratings of all the services along with the meals being offered. Upon looking at the results of our survey, we also realized that a major part of the user base would be concerned whether the food is vegetarian, halal, vegan, and so on, based on their personal preferences. This page also has a section where the tiffin services can add promotion to their page to attract more of the user base. This would include the main features that students look while signing up, for example, whether they get access to trials or not. The navigation bar also has a section for the notifications that prompt the users of important updates with their subscribed service. This page gives the user notifications separated by days to ensure readability and convenience. The final tab is the Settings tab that stores the user's personal information while providing more details about the product. The settings also give the users access to any potential promotions from the service providers. Since our application aids the international students in adapting to a new culture, the application would also allow them to invite their friends with similar backgrounds to promote their own community. Other information would include our contact information, our privacy guidelines, and a help page for troubleshooting. This page also has sections for the user's wallet information and subscription history, while having a section dedicated to their personal and profile information. After the users decide to select a plan, they are required to create an account with their email IDs. The application then proceeds to ask the user a set of questions regarding their preferences about how many meals they want per day and the days of the week, eating preferences, followed by the delivery instructions. The user is also shown a progress bar on the top of the pages to give them a sense of accomplishment in a task that may seem tedious to some. Once this is done, the user is shown the best options available considering their preferences selected before. Considering that these users select their first option, They are taken to the page that gives them more information about the service in terms of their different meal options and pricings. For this task, assuming that the user chooses option 3, they are then taken to their final order summary before proceeding to the payment methods. After the user completes this process, they are taken back to an updated My Plan page that would now show them information regarding their subscription. Once the user has subscribed to a service, they will then be able to message or call their tiffin service providers as per their needs with the help of our chat button. This would also ensure an easy way of connecting both parties on a common platform without having to worry about third-party applications. After the prototype was done, we then chose a group of individuals for our user testing. The one main feedback that we received was that the My Plan page did not have any way of either cancelling or changing a subscription, which was then reformed and added to the new prototype. As you can see, this page now allows users to cancel or select a new service on our application.
According to Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, the number of Indian students studying in Canada grew by nearly 220% between 2016 and 2021. Due to this sudden jump in international students in the country, it's important to understand the challenges this demographic faces. International students are expected to adapt to a completely new environment while managing external stressors like academic and financial pressure. However, GharSe will eliminate the issue of food by giving these students access to unlimited home-cooked food delivered to their doorsteps every day at affordable prices. This platform will not only benefit the students, but also the tiffin service providers by making their service more streamlined with an opportunity to expand and grow their business. GharSe promotes social, cultural, and economic benefits in a society where international students face numerous disadvantages. Presenting GharSe, hassle-free home-cooked tiffins.